Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Endurance Karting Challenge here tonight from, Watkins, Glen. We have gone to the Finger Lakes and we are here for our last road course of the season. Race 2 of the playoffs and one more until the cutoff for the final 5. Well, I'm not in the booth tonight. I'm here to open it up, but I'll hand it down to the boys down there by the tower. For them tonight, it's Marcus Vanderleef, Connor Trafari, and AJ Hyder. I'll take it over to them.
Howdy, folks. Welcome here to Watkins Glen International. A unique type of racetrack tonight from what we're usually used to with the Glen. As you may know, if you're in the ASCA server, if you're not in the ASCA server, we don't have the bus stop here tonight. We are going straight to the carousel after the S's. So, Hyder, I'm going to send it to you. How do you think this is going to play out with these truck guys here tonight and lead in the Cup on Monday?
Yeah, it's definitely a brand new experience for these guys. I feel like, honestly, it's going to bring up a new overtaking spot. Since I feel like just with the bus stop, it's really close. It's pretty much just a one groove set of corners. So it's not really a spot you'd normally overtake on. But I think with some of the big runs these guys are going to be getting, don't be surprised to see a lot of passes being made on the entry of the carousel.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the bus stop, that was just one of those risky send spots. Now we got possibly a multi-groove area through there now that we have higher speed. Trafari, I know you've raced on this version before in another league that we did before. From your experience with these trucks, what was it like driving them around here?
Man, that was a big throwback. I do remember that though. It was a lot of fun. The backstretch was really almost like a plate track with how you'd be bump drafting some guys or just taking the runs while you can get them just because of how long the backstretch is. It should be really interesting. I'll make this a wild card for sure. I think track condition will be very key here, especially because there's not too many passing zones. It's a very fast road course. You maybe have the last corner and the first corner to really make all your moves, and apart from that, you're just kind of stuck in line behind the guy in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't know if qualifying's still going.
No,
we still have practice. So since we have time, God, that was a bad voice crack. Since we have time, I guess we can go over the point standings. Last week we saw Kyle Turzak take home the victory.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we have 6 minutes left because Wayne messed up the setup.
No, we can still blame it on Chris. Don't worry.
Yeah, we can blame it on Chris.
It's his league after all.
Yeah, look at it. Last week, Kyle Turzak got the win over Micah Walls. Yeah, well, it was a very good race coming down to the latter ends of that. But looking into the playoff picture, Micah Walls has basically got a whole race gap over the cut line here, heading into the second to third race, going into the last round. Ryan Kwan second, Duncan Fall third, Payson Lindsay fourth, Boonwick fifth, and then below the cut line we got Lucas Sipka, Eli Bodine, Enoch Hancock, Jacob Mitchell, and Cole Wilson. So I'll pass this on to you, Marcus and AJ. Who do you think can make a big jump tonight?
Do you want to go, Marcus?
I'll let you go, AJ.
All right. Well, I feel like it's going to be a big day for Cole J. Wilson. He missed the race at Chicagoland. You guys remember that? So he's already behind the curve, 29 points below the cut line. But I do see him as a road course ringer, you could say, or at least he's pretty fast at these road courses. So if there's a race where he's going to gain back spots on the cut line, Watkins Glen is going to be this race.
Yeah, well, the thing I see with Cole Wilson, and Trafari and Wayne over in the studio can attest to this, he's a very incident-prone driver from what I've seen this season. Looking back at Atlanta, he got in a late incident in the race that handed Justin Johnson the win, basically. Iowa, early in the race, shot himself in the foot, kept himself a lap down the rest of the race because of a self-spin. The important thing today, in Watkins Glen, unless we get an absolute track blocker, you're not going to see many yellows today. So it's absolutely crucial for him that he doesn't make the kind of mistakes that he's been making these last few races, especially now that we're in the chase. Now that any mistake is absolutely costly compared to what it was a couple weeks ago.
I don't know, Gavin, or not Gavin. I don't know, Marcus, but I might have to agree or disagree with that because I don't know if you remember the last Cup race that we ran here with how many yellows we had in the first race. If there's any road course on the schedule where we're probably going to get a yellow, this is the place, just with just how tight and how narrow some of these corners are, especially going up the S's. It's crazy how desperate some of these guys will get, but yeah. I think we might get at least one yellow, I feel like.
Absolutely. I mean, early on in the race, it could happen tedious.
You're totally right there. I will shout one guy out who I think could make a big day, and that's Nicholas Budimlik. If you look back at the Indy Road Race a few months ago, you might have recalled John Badman, though, absolutely dominating that race. But the guy who outqualified him and was somewhat up front most of the race was Nicky B. He actually started on pole, and the only really reason he fell back was because he had damage from the curbs giving him, I forget what it was, if it was front damage or rear damage, but it was one of the two, and it really hurt his truck. You don't have those curbs here that can do that. I really think Nicholas Budimlik could make a huge points day here, for sure.
Looking through the times right now in practice, currently William Schmidt is the current fastest truck on the board with a 109.5. It's about the same times I was doing when I did a little bit of a test earlier in the morning, so it's good to know they're not far off. You guys, are we doing picks later?
Yeah, we do picks.
We do picks
after
like
qualifying.
after qualifying usually.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, Cole J. Wilson, 5th right now on the board. Very solid 110 lap time. He needs a big day, like y'all said, and right now he is the fastest playoff guy, so this could be a big day for him. I will say, one guy who's a little bit farther down the leaderboard is Michael Walls. I know he didn't have the best day at Indy Road when the last road course we went to, but he's a point leader coming into this. I feel like he needs a pretty decent day here to at least lock himself into Bristol in case some madness goes down there, which I'm sure will happen with this truck series.
That's probably guaranteed with how Bristol usually goes, especially in Cup.
Well, I wish we had a possible AJ Hyder lap on board to see what these truck guys would go
So
with.
that's the funny thing.
Yeah?
I may or may not have sent Wayne a video.
No way.
He may or may not have used it.
No way. Is this true, Wayne?
I didn't hear
cameraman. Our cameraman. Oh no.
I know.
Oh,
I didn't get a
man.
response all morning, so I
Shucks.
just assumed he didn't do it.
Well, I guess we could do this. AJ, if you had any tips for these truck guys around this 7-turn track, what would be your guides to victory here?
I mean, the number one key thing, I think this applies to any road course. You just got to save the right rear with both temperatures and the wear. And I think the best spot to save your right rears is going to be going up to the S's, which that would be turn 2 and turn 3. So it's kind of a little bit different from how I've usually run Watkins Glen, because usually, especially with the O'Reilly car and the older truck setups, you would just put it into 4th, I'd say about at the top of the hill. But I think for this year, it's a little different now. I seem to get a lot less wheel spin when you just punch it into 4th at the entry of the S's. It makes it a lot smoother, and you wheel spin a lot less. So if anything, that's probably, I guess, the one and only tip, I guess, that's probably different from most years at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, well, practice is winding down here. Looks like William Schmidt will take the top time in practice, looking to match that for qualifying here. One of the big keys, though, for qualifying here, at least with the bus stop, was to watch out for the grass and not to touch it and get your lap DQ'd. But now with this non-bus stop layout, these drivers can really send the track, especially turn 1. You're going to see these guys dive it all the way through, try to get all the way out to that wall, carry as much speed through the S's as they can to lead up to that run up on the backstretch.
Yeah, there's no track limits here, so if there's asphalt, it's fair game. And believe me, you're going to see a lot of guys using every bit of asphalt that they can out here.
we see Corbin Collins coming out, Kyle Turzak, a few others. These drivers only have 5 minutes to set 2 laps. They should have plenty of time here to set 2 laps. Maybe 3. It'd be close if they wait a little bit longer, so it's probably best for them to go now in case they do mess up. So we see a lot of guys go out, but Colby Wilson as well. I think I'd like to keep an eye on him if we can, because he needs a really good qualifying day here to make up those 29 points in the cut line.
I think one other guy you should look at is Mr. Enoch Hancock. He's also a little bit below the cut line. I'm really interested to see what his road course pace is and see if he can potentially get himself back into the title fight.
Yeah, really unfortunate what happened to him at Chicagoland. Got taken out very early by Dylan Fox. Last road course at Indy Road, he finished 13th, started 12th, so I think he's probably looking for a day like that, just a solid day, maybe close up to the cut line just a touch, but keep himself within range for Bristol, which I'm sure he's much better at than Watkins Glen. Turn 1 right now through the Essence. Can't really comment too much on qualifying, I can't lie. Just kind of waiting for the times to come in.
I think I'm seeing it though. I'm looking at Ethan O'Connor's lap. He has it in 4th throughout the entire Essence right there. So I believe that strat is working at the moment.
Interesting. I do remember in the College Series last season when they took the O'Reilly cars to Watkins Glen. I know for the qualifying, the cheese was to kind of switch into 4th, right past the first S's, just to kind of maintain the wheel spin and keep the car under you. And if what you're saying is true, it's probably going to carry over for these truck guys.
Absolutely.
And good news for all the back markers here. Only 29 guys here, so there's nobody going home. So even if they do mess up their laps, they will still be in the race. But we have William Schmidt here going for his first lap, completing it. Let's see what he'll run. A 109.6, very solid, but Cole McGillen's going to jump him right now. Cole Wilson to 4th, Ethan O'Connor to 3rd, Turzak 5th. Oh, nope, Nicholas Budimus to 5th.
I wouldn't rule out lap 2 either. I feel like with the way the tires are now, it's not like how it used to be before where your first lap was your quickest lap. I think there is definitely still some speed there. You just have to really maximize your corners to make sure you go faster in your second lap.
Definitely, but the thing with that though is you cannot mess up on your second lap. Because if that's gonna be your fast lap, you gotta make sure you get a first lap in case you do get an X of some sort, just so you have a kind of like a a backup plan.
Exactly. Yeah, the tires are already really hot too, so you're probably more likely to make a mistake if you're going on your second lap.
Yeah, I mean track time's 102, so it is a little bit hot for sure. But William Schmidt through turn 7, looking to snag the pole away from Cole McGillen possibly. Looked like a pretty solid lap here.
Oh, he's just a little off.
Just slightly slower, yep. Eli Bodine will jump up to 7th. Corbin Collins up to 4th with that improvement. McGillen didn't improve, Ethan O'Connor didn't improve, Cole Wilson did not improve. So I think it may have been first lap unless they took their first lap easy to go for the second lap from the looks of it.
Times were still pretty close, especially with William Schmidt.
They are, yeah. 24th, sorry, not even 24th. I would say 20th to 1st are within basically a second. Yeah, that's about a second. So this should be a ton of fun here. But as qualifying is winding down, I don't know how many more people are on track that could set a fast lap.
Yeah, Dylan Fox is on his lap now, but he doesn't have enough time. He's already in
No,
turn
he
1.
doesn't. Yeah, he messed up his first lap. AJ Lombari through the carousel. He hasn't set a lap yet. He's looking to put down something here. Payson Lindsay is late. Oh, that's going to be huge. Payson Lindsay is not able to qualify. He joined late, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of those guys above the cut line by 10 points. So that could be huge. But AJ Lombari...
I don't know if on your screen, does Payson not have the context? Because, I mean, he's already starting at the back anyways, but...
Yeah, wait. I didn't check that. That'd be huge. I guess we should go through the starting grid here. Wayne should. I don't know if Wayne has the standings up.
Oh, wait, we
Ready?
gotta get Marcus.
Perfect.
Marcus,
yeah, we need Marcus up here as well.
yeah.
I think he lagged out. But I'll start for us tonight. Kohler McGillen's going to start in the pole position after a 109.6 qualifying time. Following him is going to be William Schmidt in second, Ethan O'Connor in third, Corbin Collins in fourth, Cole J. Wilson in fifth, who needs a really good day here. Kyle Turzak, last week's winner, starting in sixth, Brian Kwan in seventh, Nicholas Budimlik in eighth, William Viola in ninth, and Eli Bodine in 10th.
Then we got Duncan Fall, one of our playoff drivers, in 11th. Oscar Johnson Liu in 12th. Henry Callip in 13th. Ronan Suarez in 14th. Enoch Hancock, another one of our playoff drivers, below the cut line in 15th. Justin L. Johnson in 16th. Hunter Winkler, the GOAT Hunter Winkler, in 17th. Michael Walls, the most dominant driver of the season, starting in 18th. Does not have that road course speed. Payne Atkins starting 19th, and Lucas Sipka, another one of our playoff drivers, in 20th.
Yeah, and to round out the grid here, we got Brandon Timon in 21st, Jared Wilson, our local lawyer here in the ASCA, starting 22nd, Jacob Mitchell, one of our playoff guys, not the best qualifying time, he's going to be starting 23rd, Aiden Graham in 24th, and the last one to set a time was Alex Urbina in 25th, Payson Lindsay in 26th, AJ Lombardi in 27th, Dylan Fox in 28th, and Camden Elric is running on the field in 29th. Yeah, we'll touch on what you said, AJ. I'm checking Payson Lindsay's car. He does not have the contigs. So it'll be interesting to see if he gets an EOL or a drive-through.
Yeah, I don't remember the procedure, but
yeah,
if it's a drive-through, he's already going to be in a hole. That's not good.
That's going to be a huge hole, yeah.
Is anyone able to bring up Marcus? Because I think he's trying to join.
Wayne. Marcus. But in the meantime, I think it's time to make some picks here, AJ and Marcus. Since Marcus is still...
Wayne.
I don't know where
Wayne!
No, he got the invite. He's not joining. Okay, AJ, you go first. Who are you picking tonight?
All right, so I don't think it's a Kohler McGillen day. I'm gonna be honest. I like the speed that Ethan O'Connor has. I think has he won a race yet?
I don't think he has.
All right, well, I think this is gonna be the one where he wins his first race.
I think it's gonna be a playoff spoiler tonight. All right,
I
Marcus.
So, 2 for 2.
Do you have the lineup, Marcus? Are you good?
I can see the lineup here. Yeah.
Who you picking?
Well, let's see. Who'd you and AJ pick?
I didn't pick yet. AJ picked Ethan O'Connor.
I get dibs on William Schmidt. I want him.
Okay. Wayne,
Sure, man.
the silent guy over here. Who are you picking?
Oh my God! I thought I got out of this.
Nope. You're picking.
No.
Chris Myers, you gotta pick.
Who'd you pick?
I'll take
Cal
Turzak.
Turzak? Okay.
Back to back.
I think, you know what? Y'all are doubting him. Okay. You have overlooked this certain guy. Okay. I am going with Cole J. Wilson to win here at Watkins Glen. Yeah, huge points stay to put himself right on that cut line battle.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that'll be quite the day if that happens here.
I'm trying to find a good camera.
It's really cool. I
Watch
do like Kohler McGillen though. I do think it's really cool that he is up here for the start of this race.
Yeah, it should be very
Usually-
interesting to see what he holds on.
Usually one of those guys that you don't really see get to be up front often, but here's Kohler. The Harbor Freight Special.
Do we want to place any bets though on Kalshi or like any other sport book? Are they gonna wreck up the?
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, I like that.
Where's the first accident, pretty much?
Oh, there's
where's the first accident?
100% going to be in turn 1 or the S's. Someone's going to dive bomb it and just kill the field.
I
Okay,
got my money on the S's.
Okay, hold on. Hear me out. Out of the carousel, somebody's gonna get loose. You see those tire barriers,
no.
sticking out? You see how those tire barriers stick out? Somebody's gonna hit it just the right way and recreate the Newman McDowell crash.
Listen,
that's definitely
I'm
going
gonna say this
Hill
before I
McDowell
let you guys go. I argue before the carousel, that hot straight.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good. Somebody could hit
Pace
the grass
car
there.
is in. Kohler McGillen's going to lead this field to the green flag. Good jump by Kohler, but even better jump by William Schmidt. He's going to be even here in turn 1.
Look at Cole Wilson jumping out of line. He's going to try and make it 3 wide in the turn.
Oh, you can't cook in the back. Huge dive. Oh, and they're wrecking.
Oh, there they go.
Someone got turned.
One
We
truck.
didn't even make it to turn 1. It looks like that's the 39 truck.
That's
I think,
Ronan Suarez.
Suarez, yep. Unfortunate. Wrong place, wrong time. Through the S's, William Schmidt is taking the lead from Colin McGillen. That's going to be crucial here. Colin McGillen, maybe not the best start that you could have asked for, but here's this long straightaway where we are going to see a ton of drafting, a ton of passes heading into this very slow carousel.
Yeah, and you see a bunch of guys when they pull out, you get a little nervous because you think, oh, the bus stop's coming up. In this case, they can pull out and there's no consequences for pulling out there. So it's going to be really interesting to see as they come. Oh, Corbin Collins
Corbin
lose. Prediction right.
Oh, man.
Corbin almost made my prediction right there.
Looking at the predictions, I think I was right with turn 1 as Kyle Turzak looks to the inside. Corbin Collins, he will get that spot for P5, but William Schmidt coming off the final corner to lead lap 1.
Oh, truck around the back!
Nicky!
That's Budablick!
No!
Oh, no!
Oh, Nicky!
Oh, that is huge!
That's going to be possible wheel damage with how he hit the wall there.
Yeah, looking back at it, it looks like Corbin just gave him a little shot and it just sent him around. I shouldn't be wheel damage. I think he'll be all right, but that is a ton of track position loss for Nicholas Budablick. Well, that is not what you want.
Nicky's not really happy with, I believe it was Collins he wasn't happy with over the radio
I wouldn't
there.
be either.
But actually, well, here's the thing. Our Lord and Savior, Chris Lilly, chimed in and told Nicky that he turned in on him. And
I don't know.
I don't know if that's why
it was a little close.
Yeah, that...
Chris, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I would take Chris's opinion seriously. I mean, he just did it last week.
We got battle for P4 here. Colin McGillen trying to hold on against Cole J. Wilson. As Cole J. Wilson's going to look to the inside here into turn 6. Going to have the inside. But the issue with turn 6 here is that if you go to the inside, you're going to be outside for turn 7 as Ethan O'Connor is loose. And they're about to be 3 wide. They're not, though, into the last corner.
Looks like he wheel hopped right there. Going wide in that part of the, or that part right there, it kills a lot of lap time. I think even O'Connor just let Cole Wilson go.
Yeah, Cole J.
And
Wilson.
look at Kyle Turzak.
Oh, that is a deep braking. Oh, he's gonna fuck it up. Oh man.
And here goes Ethan O'Connor back.
Holy, that could have been bad.
Oh, Cole Wilson slideways into the S's there. They're side by side going through. Cole Wilson's going to clear O'Connor, and it's going to be Turzak and Corbin McGillen rounding out the top 5. I saw Ethan O'Connor. I saw him back.
You're good. Sorry. You go.
No, I was going to say I saw him back out going into 1. He was going to be side by side with. He's going to be side by side with the 77 there, and well, he backed out of it. The 52 sent it, and yeah. That just allowed him to get back at it. But William Schmidt is loving what he sees behind him.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, that is exactly what you want to see. It's very reminiscent of what we saw John Babineau at Indy Road. It just really looks like a 2-second gap here he's opened up. So, you know, AJ, I know you've led plenty of road course races in your time here at NASCAR. What does a lead like this mean to a driver, especially on a road course? Does it change any of the strategy for him?
I mean, it definitely just takes a lot of pressure off you. You don't really have to change what you're doing, as long as they're not catching back up to you. If you just keep running your marks and you don't mess up like wheels or wheel hop or anything, then as long as you nail a pit stop, which let's see, they are on lap 4, correct?
Yep.
They're on lap 4, so I'd say in about 22 laps, you got to nail the pit stop, and that's really it. Smooth sailing from there.
Yeah, they have single filed out most of the field here. Cole Wilson starting to gap. Who is that? Sorry, Ethan O'Connor was just a touch. There. Yeah, I saw that mid-pack. Jared Wilson's coming in for a pit stop.
Oh, we got a battle.
I believe it's unscheduled.
Battle for 15th here. Timon and Lindsay are going to be side by side. Pace and Lindsay, your Darlington winner, actually does not have the right contacts on.
Yeah, I saw that. Didn't get any well or anything, so I think Gavin just saw you starting in the back, so he just let him be.
Yeah, he's a playoff guy, so give him a break this week, but next week he's got to have those banners on.
We'll say, big mover so far. William Viola started 9th up to 6th place right here, looking on Colin McGillen right up ahead, who has had a very streaky, sorry, not streaky, but a very slidey fall from the pole here. Down to 5th place, right on the back of Kyle Turzak.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Timon.
Wait.
Timon spun around in 6. He was going towards turn number 7, and he just got off the runoff there and spun to the left. Thankfully, nobody hit him from what it looks like.
Oh, Michael Walls. Ooh. I don't know if we can get an in-car on that, but that was close on his part. That could have been very bad if he got clipped. Great avoidance on Michael Walls there.
Oh, Walls. Speaking of which, he's sideways through the S's here. And that's the fun part about these trucks, or any vehicle at the Glen, really. You know, you go to send it, you think you can floor it at the end of the S's there, and the bottom of the S's, they're just so bumpy, it's just going to get the truck or the car or whatever it is. It's just going to get it unbalanced, and you're just going to go sliding off into the grass if you don't correct it.
Speaking of bumps, you got that just massive bump that's just before the carousel. You never hit it if you're ever running the bus stop, but just because of the layout we're running right now.
Tursdale got spun in the last corner. Colin McGill involved.
Oh,
William Viola.
Oh man, 3 cars!
That's a 3-car wreck.
Oh my gosh.
Viola gets back going pretty quick.
You gotta think if that'd be a caution.
The worst out of it.
He's still
and
there.
McGillen.
Yeah, Turzak just wheel hopped into entry.
Man.
The 77
No.
nearly murked Ronan Suarez.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think he did actually.
That gave him wheel
He
damage,
did.
yeah.
That's gonna be something for McGillen next week for sure.
Yeah, just poor situational awareness.
Disastrous. It's,
Oh, wait,
you
looks
know who this helps? William Smith was opened up a 4-second gap on Cole Wilson. Insane pace we're seeing right now out of him.
In all of this, I do want to mention, in all of this that was happening, Alex Urbina, who was running 17th when he went into turn 1, he downshifted. It looks like he accidentally went down the first, which I admit I've done that before. Ended up sliding into the tire barrier, lost his rear bumper.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, and he just spun again in the carousel.
Oh,
As soon as I go back to live.
Good.
Oh,
somewhat decent day to even worse for Alex
oh my
Urbina,
goodness.
who's about to
He
lose
is
it again.
sideways.
That car is not happy right now.
That back bumper being gone, he just lost any downforce he had.
I don't know, you gotta think he's got wheel damage or something, just how much or how loose he is.
He's just
There he goes, he's going again.
And he almost gets Turzak.
Hey guys, I
My
will say don't look
goodness.
now, but Payson Lindsay is up to 12th after starting 26. He's up 14 spots within 7 laps. He is on rails right now.
2 playoff guys back here, 15th and 16th. That's Walls and Sipka side by side through the S's. Walls is going to clear Lucas. Nicholas Budimlik has recovered back to 17th so far.
Not a bad recovery for him. The only thing that's kind of lucky is that his tires are going to be a little bit more shot than the others just because of that slight spin that he had in the last corner. As we see, who is that behind Enoch Hancock? That was Henrik Kaloff, got very sideways out of the carousel.
Alex Turzak has left the session. He's out of the race.
Oh, yeah. He must have got some wheel damage or something from that.
Hey, Hunter Winkler, the GOAT, he is in 9th place.
Yeah, what an amazing run for him without the ASCA banners. First race here, but he's going to get passed here on the outside by William Viola.
Well, Hyder, does this make you excited for Monday?
I mean, I like what I'm seeing right now. Yeah, that carousel is definitely going to be that overtaking spot that I was talking about earlier. Just got to hope that it's not as caution-filled as it was last season, especially on the first lap.
I will say from some private testing that I've done with the team here, yeah, that carousel, it really catches you off guard. You think like you can send it in deeper than usual just because there's no bus stop, but then you go deeper. Usually, like watching where Winkler braked, he braked before the grass at the bus stop ended. So you have to brake a lot earlier than you think right there.
Yes, we got 2 little battles heating up in the top 5 here. We have Ethan O'Connor, who's been a little bit faster than Cole Wilson in his past few laps, looking to get second. And we also have Corbin Collins, who's slowly been gaining on Ryan Kwan here, as well as Duncan Fall, who's up from 11th on the starting grid. He needs a good day points-wise to really solidify himself into the final 5.
Yeah.
Both these battles are really close.
Collins here, he's teammates with Ryan Kwan, so ideally he's trying not to wreck Kwan here. But Collins, he's just one of those guys, I mean, if he had joined a little earlier, he for sure would have made the chase as Duncan Fogg gets sideways. For sure would have made the chase here, but unfortunately, circumstances just didn't work out. But yeah, he's just showing weekly now, I mean, besides being suspended last week, that he has the speed anywhere you go, so you gotta watch out for him.
Yeah, that is for sure. I see he's getting a huge run on Ryan Kwan here. Things just got tuck in
the... Here, guys.
Yeah. I think, Ethan O'Connor really just trying to size him up here, find the spot where he's a little bit faster than Cole Wilson and take advantage of it. I think that's personally in turns 6 and 7 here. I can see him getting all the way up to his bumper just like now. And if he can just find the right time to do that, I think he could stick his nose in and just sneak right by him.
He is definitely faster, but when they were on the backstretch, Cole J. Wilson, he slid over to the right side of the track. He's playing defensive right now. He knows that Ethan O'Connor's faster. It's just all about how many laps I can hold him off.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're Cole J. Wilson right now, this is a perfect point stay for you right now. You're in second. You know you're probably not going to get Williams Smith unless he messes up. It's kind of like me on a road course trying to catch you, AJ, when you're 10 seconds ahead. I kind of just think to myself, hey, I can't catch you, so let me just play defense here and keep all the spots I have under me. And I guarantee that's what Cole Wilson's doing right now.
Yeah, and also your point with Cole Wilson, he is the highest running playoff guy right now. Just because Schmidt's leading doesn't mean he's the playoff guy. Because you got Wilson who's second, who's about sideways through the carousel there, so that's going to help
Wilson.
O'Connor.
Yeah.
But then you go back, you got Quan in fourth, you've
man.
got Spa in sixth, right behind him, Enoch Hancock. And look at, I want to note really quick, the sun around the track, it's shaded over in the carousel and whatnot, but over on the front stretch, the sun is beaming on that track. That could be very, very important for tire wear, for tire heat and whatnot. As look at Cole Wilson going to turn 1 here, he's still got O'Connor right behind him.
Yeah, you gotta think he's feeling a little bit of that aero push. Not the aero push, but the aero looseness that Ethan O'Connor is putting on his rear end here, especially in the quicker corners. We saw on the exit of the carousel, he got wicked loose trying to hold off Ethan O'Connor.
Yeah. I might see it again here. I might see Cole Wilson.
Well, Cole Wilson,
if he gets a run.
Yeah.
Cole Wilson, the way he's imagining it right now, there's just the Cougar in the car and whatnot. So,
Wanted to bite him a little bit, yeah.
yeah. As long as you're not scared of the truck, you should be okay to hold off Ethan O'Connor here. Because
We'll
O'Connor,
see.
he's right there.
Yeah, he looks so much faster than Cole Wilson right now. I think Cole Wilson has kind of burned up his stuff just slightly. You gotta think though, when will Ethan O'Connor give him a little bit of a tap in one of these corners to kind of let him know, hey, I'm here. Can you move over? I'm faster than you. And then from there, how does he get by him? You know.
And another thing is, when does O'Connor end up burning up his stuff? You know, he's pushing so hard being behind Cole. Being in the dirty air, you've got to brake a little more. You got to feather the throttle a little more. You got to turn the wheel a little more. You've got to imagine that he's a little frustrated right now with Cole Wilson. But the way Wilson's just sliding around in front of him, O'Connor's just getting those smoother exits, as we can see here. Look how close they're getting to the wall there in the turn 1. As Cole Wilson just able to shoot it through the S's there.
Little update.
He's got the run right here.
Oh, O'Connor's sideways.
Man. Little update on the battle for 5th though. Corbin Collins got past Ryan Kwan. Kwan got a little loose out of the last corner. Opened up the door for Duncan Foss slightly. But Corbin Collins up to P4 here, looking to close the gap to Ethan O'Connor and Cole J. Wilson.
I want to note, Micah Walls has fallen to 19th place on the racetrack. He is not having a good day right now.
It's very similar to what he did at Indy Road. I believe he fell a lap down there. He's just not a road course ringer. And, you know, good for him. He has 42 points of a buffer to the cut line. And with Nicky B's problems and Lucas's mid-performance, Payson Lindsay starting in the back, who else is in the playoffs? I'm trying to find them. I think that's about it, who are having somewhat bad days. He has that buffer. That's 3-4 guys to the cut line below him. So I think he's honestly in a decent spot here heading into Bristol.
Oh, we got a problem turn 1, guys.
Oh, Viola just went straight on. Looks like
man.
he may have gotten the grass there.
I think he just, he was trying not to run over Enoch. Yeah. Heads up driving by him, but that's going to lose him a ton of spots here.
Falls back to 13th, but might gain a little bit more because Hunter Winkler is getting caught by Peyton Atkins right ahead. They're side by side down the back straightaway here. Going to be about the braking here. Who's going to have the better entry? You may think you have the deeper entrance, but you don't want to overshoot the carousel. This is not as banked as it looks on TV. As someone,
Payson Lindsay goes wide. What?
Stays out of the barrier.
He must have just overcooked it.
He just overcooked it. Yeah, they're still side by side up ahead though, as it looks like the 40's gonna finally get by.
Yeah, I was about to mention Payson Lindsay. That worked out perfectly for him. He got about 3 spots there off that exchange, but he's about to lose. I think he lost a few spots actually because he went wide there.
I don't know if you guys heard it, but Gavin has informed Alex Urbina to pull it off the racetrack. He's spun so many times so far. He's just told him to get off the track.
Man.
He spun, yeah, no, Urbina spun into, I saw a little smoke. 3 wides and 1, Payson Lindsay, what a move! Not gonna make it stick completely, but he does gain a spot out of it. Yeah, Payson Lindsay's gonna go up into the 10th position here. Oh, we got contact!
William Viola, yeah, he's gonna hit the guardrail a little bit there.
Back to Alex Urbina. You saw the little smoke off the carousel. He got sideways, hit the inside wall. Thankfully, did not hit the tire barrier.
Oh.
Was able to keep it low down there, but that's still really, really dangerous to those.
Yeah, he's laying by the leaders right now. I'm scared for them right now, considering he's spun out so many times. His quad looks to his inside.
O'Connor, he is just there. He is looking harder than ever before. As he's sideways through turn 7 here, trying to get on Cole Wilson. I think he's finally starting to burn up his stuff like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, that's one thing you gotta be careful with.
Pit road.
I was looking at the same thing. O'Connor wheel hopping into turn 1, that's not good. He's gonna lose a ton of time off of that.
He's gonna have to back it off for a bit here.
Yeah, I really do think he burned up his rears. And looking at the lap times right now, they have fallen off about a second or so. So AJ, if you're one of these truck guys, excluding William Schmidt because he's in a league of his own right now, if you're an Ethan O'Connor...
Oh, trouble in the S's! Big wreck in the S's!
Oh,
the 40 goes around with Payne Atkins!
Oh, man.
There's still wrecking, guys!
William Viola is spinning.
And we got a
Caution.
caution, guys! There it
There's
is!
the caution.
That's a very, very dangerous part of the track to have stopped trucks.
Yeah, good call by the officials there. Now that is one thing William Schmidt did not want to see, is a restart.
Yeah, and oh my goodness.
Okay.
Side by side.
Wait, side by side. The caution just came out. Oh.
I was about to say, how the hell do you go to side by side?
Yeah, okay.
So, I'm just going to the S's here. Atkins and Lindsay. Well, Lindsay's been kind of sending it hard in there.
Oh, man.
So Lindsay's definitely going to get an EOL for this. He sends it in the turn 1, able to make it stick there. No problem with how they drive turn 1. But then you go into the S's, and you got Peyton Atkins just holding his line, whatever. And, well, it looks like Lindsay just got off the curbs there, ready to go to the next part of the S's. That's going to hurt Payson Lindsay a lot. Look at the way that right front smashed against the wall.
Yeah, that's definitely some wheel damage right there.
That's going to be really heavy wheel damage. So those two get into it. The 40 actually gets out of that pretty decent, I would say. Go back behind. Now you got the 99 who's slow in front of Hunter Winkler and William Viola. He's really slow. They have nowhere to go. So unfortunately, the 62 just gets into the 71.
Yeah,
and
touch
that's why
of
the
deck
71
there
goes
with
up.
a 62. If you want to do an in-car of Hunter Winkler here, it's pretty entertaining. You see the Payson Lindsay incident into the guardrail and just seeing how he snuck through with a spinning Viola in front of him as well. Great points by him.
And I was watching these guys go side by side like this. I was thinking like this could go really bad. This could be David Rudiman bad. But
Yeah, that could.
wow.
Well, we got pit stops. I was going to ask you, AJ, when do they come down pit? But, well, I think they're all going to come down here unless you think it might be better for them to take maybe 2 tires or only fuel only here. But I think it's going to be 4 tires and fuel.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, tonight you got 40 or you got 4 sets of tires here tonight. Actually, no, you got unlimited sets. There's no real point to have tire sets tonight.
Oh.
As well, there's not really many yellows to be had except for that one.
I mean, that pretty much takes all strategy out of the race now. It's going to be a 23, 22-ish lap run to the finish here, so it's pretty much going all out. I'd take your 4 tires and just take them to the finish.
Well,
No
the
point
thing
being
is
pretty
now,
here.
if you can make it on fuel or not, which this is where some driver intel comes in.
They should be able to, yeah.
Yeah, it's about a 27-lap run, so...
Oh, we have some people staying out. I don't know who the hell that is, but
Could be any playoff
Ronan
guys.
Suarez, is he a lap down? He is a lap down.
He is. And Jared
Is
Wilson.
it just a bunch of lappers? I just want to make sure.
Yep, they're both lapped.
Okay. I will say, if someone pit there really early, that could have played right into their favor. They would have inherited the lead.
Justin Johnson type. I know Justin didn't pit at all and got the lead.
That's Ethan
As
O'Connor's tires were
coming
88,
out of the pits
88.
here.
Yeah, William Schmidt can keep the lead.
O'Connor's going to jump the 72, actually. The 72 lost 2 spots in pit road.
Yeah, Corbin's also jumped him there. Sorry, Corbin jumped him there as well. Let's see. Anything else? Duncan Fall up to, I believe that's 6th place? Yeah, 6th
Henry
place.
Kalhoff gained a spot. Payson Lindsay, his wheel damage must not be that bad if he is still going.
But he's got to gain well here by Gavin. I don't see a way he doesn't. I really think
Gavin,
if I was Payson,
I heard Gavin, AJ, you might be able to attest to this. I think I heard Gavin on the radio talking about it being a racing deal.
I'd have to look back on it because I was still looking at the replay, but I'm surprised Payson didn't just fix the damage because that was a pretty big shunt into the guardrail.
Let's see here.
Destroyed the right side.
Yeah, I would have thought his tire would have been off right there.
Yeah, it's definitely off. I don't know if we can get a camera on Payson's truck, but you can look at the right front. It's caved in quite a bit.
Just going back through the radio chatter here. Nikki asking if we like Fortnite.
Jesus, Nikki, please. Yeah, I really would say though, I feel like if I was Payson Lindsay, I would have taken my damage repair there because, well, now we have a restart with, I think AJ was right, it's going to be about 23 laps to go. These guys now know that this might be the last time they get a restart. So they got to make all the moves they can here before everyone gets spread out.
Now
like
that's
Nicholas Budimlik.
Well, you can't count out. These guys are together again for the first time. Aiden Graham is out of the race, by the way. He just disconnected. This is the first time these guys are together in about 17 laps.
Micah Walls pits.
Can't blame him. I mean, he had a little bit of front end damage. Looks like he just wants to top off, take fuel. Camden Ehrlich also comes in the pit. Ehrlich.
He's been in the back the whole race.
Okay, well, we gotta still mention him on the stream. Come on.
Yeah, of course.
His sponsor, what's his sponsor? They paid a lot of money to be mentioned. The Brentford Football Club has paid a lot of money to be mentioned on TV today.
Nice. Well, you were talking about Alex Urbina being told to park it. He's still on track, so...
Yeah, Gavin gave him a final warning. He didn't necessarily tell him to park it. He told him that if he kept wrecking, he was going to have to remove him from the session.
I got you. So essentially, it was kind of a park it, but
yeah.
It was like, hey, dude, if you just park it now, you're not going to get banned from the league. If he keeps wrecking, he'll probably get removed at this point of the season.
Oh, well, this should be very interesting. Nicholas Budimlik said he fixed his damage from the incident before, so it should be interesting to see him drive through the field.
As I was saying earlier, before we mentioned Michael Walls here, can't count out the big one on the restart here. The S's, we just saw what the S's could do with about 5 trucks. Imagine what it could do with 20 more trucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, place your Kalshi bets if you haven't yet. I spent my money on the track blocker of the S's.
I mean, we saw that in the Cup race. You're good. We saw that in the Cup race last season, where they just kept breaking through the S's, and we had restart after restart after restart. We could definitely see that here. Hopefully we don't, because I would like to get this done early with and watch the NFL draft.
Yeah, gotta go back to playing Overwatch.
Yeah, okay, you only got name drop. Okay, you
no,
only got name drop.
I know your strat.
Okay,
you're not watching no draft.
Hey, I'm big enough. I could just sit on the racetrack and I could block it. So let's see how this goes here. As a pace car at the Porsche 911 is about to pull into pit road here. William Schmidt's going to be your leader over Ethan O'Connor, Corbin Collins, and Cole J. Wilson. That's your top 4 coming to the restart zone. And William Schmidt's going to get the green flag. He's going. Corbin
really
Collins right behind him giving a push. Same with Ryan Kwan.
Yeah, what are we going to see here? Cole Wilson trying to look somewhere.
Oh, they're wrecking in the back,
we got
guys!
wreck in the back!
Tinkler around as well. That's going to be a caution.
Cautions out.
We're going to have to re-wreck him again.
That was that was the same cast of characters as the first wreck, the 71, the 40, the 62.
Oh man.
Jacob
It-
Mitchell found a way to get caught up in it.
Yeah, Peyton Atkins, he cooked it a little bit too far into turn 1 here. Got a little tap from Colin McGillen as well, but sent the 62 around, clipped William Viola. 96 in the wall. Apart from that, everyone kind of kept it clean, but that's a track blocker. You're going to have to throw a caution for that, and we're going to have to get another restart here.
Gavin did say it was a little bit premature, though, so I think if you might have let it play it out, that probably might have not been a yellow.
Yeah, it was definitely premature, but you see cars spinning like that, blocking the back half of the field. You got to throw it, I
Exactly.
believe.
You got to be better safe than sorry.
Yeah, that could have been way worse if we let it stay green. The fact Gavin threw the yellow allowed guys to have the opportunity to go ahead and slow up to miss that.
Definitely. But we saw in that restart, Corbin Collins got a really good jump on Ethan O'Connor, who was spinning his tires. He's going to be starting second here on this restart. Will be interesting to see if he can time it up with William Schmidt here and possibly get to his outside in turn 1 and stay there through the S's. Trying to look through the field right now. Lucas Sipka is up to 11th. He needs a good run tonight. Sorry, up to 10th actually. Dylan Fox up to 12th from 28th, his starting spot because he did not qualify for the race.
We're trying to see if there's any drivers in here we can interview. It doesn't seem like there's any.
Well, it's gonna be hard because then they have to accept things. So
Yeah, that's true.
unfortunately, we're not an open VC. That would be really cool though if it was an open VC.
I mean, I don't know. Usually we can interview Commander.
We could. He's in 15th. I think he's having a decent day. Got some damage on that front end, but we can see if we can drag him in. I don't think he's in VC.
He's in
I don't
theater.
have
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
in
have the
DC
media
with
role,
Camden
so-
Ehrlich.
I,
It would be
Wayne,
nice
you-
if we got the. It would be nice if we got the media role.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. Hey, Jacob Mitchell. Boys up in the booth. You got a coffee? By chance, you can accept the request. Hello.
Oh, yeah, well, what's up?
What's up?
Yo.
We see you're in 15th here. Great run so far. Got a little bit of damage from that restart incident. How you feeling so far?
Really, I've just been trying to focus on keeping the car straight and, keeping the car in front of me. I am gonna be pitting here, so, like, just to fix that damage. I
Alright,
don't know
make
how
sure you
bad
don't
it
speed
is.
here.
It said I had wheel damage, so whatever. I'm just, again, just trying to keep it clean and really just trying to, just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, from your point of view there, was there anywhere you could have gone to avoid William Viola and all the other cars there, or was it you were kind of stuck where you were at?
Oh, God, I have 3 minutes of optional?
Man.
I mean, I was in the middle of all that. I saw the guy get plowed to my left, and he came across my front to the right, and I thought I had him missed until Viola just came up across the track. But I mean, it's whatever. I'm not too concerned. I haven't caused anything stupid, so it's whatever. We'll wage through it. I'm sure there'll be more wrecks that take people out.
Yep,
Yeah,
you'll
well-
probably be right.
Well,
I think either way,
Jacob,
though- You
what are you
go.
looking forward to through the rest of the race? Anything you gotta look forward to?
I don't
Probably
know, just
being
probably
over.
chatting back and forth with Camden about how much everybody in the back kind of stinks.
Hey, make sure to tell him that Carson Beck's a Cardinal now.
Yeah,
Oh
make
my
sure you tell him
God!
that.
Okay, I will tell him. I will make sure to let him know that. Alrighty.
All right, well,
I
nice
need the
talking to
official
you,
AJ
Jacob.
rating for how I'm doing. How am I doing out there, AJ?
How's he doing, AJ?
I think considering your expectations before the truck race, let's go. Do we go with the Dave Portnoy scale, the pizza scale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One bite. Everybody knows the
We'll give
rules.
it- Yeah, one bite. Everybody knows the rules. We'll go with a 7-3.
Okay.
All right, cool.
That's all,
All right,
that's all.
good shots. Good luck with the broadcast and rest of the race. I'm sure it's gonna be a doozy.
Appreciate it.
Well, that was Jacob Mitchell, driver of the 37. Pace cars rounding the final corner. So, well, if I'm Jacob, I'm flooring it. I'm getting out of the pits right now, as you see him doing there.
Yeah, so we're gonna double file up here. Should be very interesting to see this restart. Not really surprised to see all the chaos happening. I will be interested to see though if Cole Wilson makes a big move. He's on the inside now. He's not stuck on the outside like he was on the past restart. Be interesting to see if he can make a move into turn 1 here and get some spots.
I will say one of the big benefactors of this yellow, Ronan Suarez, you may remember, he got a little damage earlier in the race from Kohler McGillen in Terzak spin. So he actually got to fix his wheel damage. He's back on the track running 27th. Well, he's 5 laps down, but he can get those back with how this race is going.
Yeah, I think he'll be alright. My frame dropped bad. Oh my god. Okay.
William Schmidt, Corbin Collins up front. Collins, big benefactor of that restarting on the front row now. But, well, Connor, it seems like unless you're the leader, you don't really want to be on the front row on the restarts here.
No, because it really sets you up bad for the first 2 corners, really, especially going into the S's. You're going to be stuck on the outside. It's just going to be a longer way around this track. The only really benefit you get is if you can keep it side by side through the first part of the S's, you get the inside into turn 3. It can somewhat benefit you, but honestly, I would rather be where Ethan O'Connor is than Corbin Collins, because you can time up the restart with William Schmidt pretty easily, and you get the opportunity to dive it down low and possibly take the lead away from Schmidt and maybe get the inside into the S's.
If you're Corbin Collins, though, you pretty much have to bank on the fact that Schmidt basically underdrives the first corner, allowing you to stay side by side with him. That pretty much gives you your only realistic chance of getting the lead on the restart.
Yeah, if you're Corbin, you're just trying to keep second and hopefully stay with William Schmidt.
Yeah. Going through the order here before we come to the green flag. Schmidt up front, Collins right beside him, and then it's O'Connor, Quan, Cole J. Wilson, Henry Cowhoff, Duncan Faw, Payson Lindsay, Enoch Hancock, and Lucas Sipka.
Lucas
round out your top 10.
Sipka, great.
Coming off of turn number 7 now, the Porsche 911 is going to pull in the pit road here. Almost hits the cone. William Schmidt's going to control this restart once again. And we're green. William Schmidt didn't get that good of a restart.
No,
that's
Collins
what I'm saying.
able to match
He
him.
got a
restart
better
by
start.
Corbin. Cole Wilson looking to maybe send into here. They're 4 wide for, I believe that's 5th.
Oh, Corbin's going to have that run
He's
on the
still
outside,
there.
though.
Yeah, he's still there. He's got to back off, though. He's got to tuck in behind.
Watching the back here, we could have a big wreck through the S's. Looks like
They're
we're
3
about to
wide.
have one.
Yeah, Enoch Hancock looking to the inside, I believe.
Oh, Bodine was sideways through there. That's a really dangerous spot to get sideways. He's sideways
Oh,
once again. Sepka's right
Mickey
behind
B.
him, too.
Justin L. Johnson through the grass.
Justin Johnson in the grass.
4 wide.
Not gonna work, but what an attempt.
Not going to work anymore since iRacing changed the grass sheets to slow you down. One guy goes wide into the carousel. That's going to be Eli Bodine.
He's got rear end damage. He's very loose. You can see it. We saw how it affected Urbina earlier. As oh my goodness, I thought Bodine was about to cut that guy off.
Back to the lead. O'Connor up to second. Behind
Walls
someone
sideways.
went wide. Yeah.
The 40 of Peyton Atkins went wide, but Michael Wall got sideways. And
Oh,
Dylan
Dylan
Fox
Fox.
almost takes out his driver.
Oh man, as Henry Califf looks to the inside, Duncan Fowler into one. He's going to back off. Cole Wilson to the inside, Ryan Kwan.
Almost gets in the Quan. They were
Yeah.
leaning on each other.
All that happening while William Schmidt is slowly starting to pull away from Ethan O'Connor, who jumped Corbin Collins. I believe it was on the backstretch. He pulled out and got the run. He's looking to maybe hunt him down.
So this might be a crazy take here. I think O'Connor is honestly the fastest car or the fastest truck on the track here. If he can catch William Schmidt, make Schmidt burn his stuff up. But Schmidt's a really hard driver to navigate around. One of the fastest road course drivers I know, personally. I've known this guy for about 10 years now. This guy, he can wheel anything. And it's honestly cool when he can. He usually does it with an underfunded looking vehicle. If you know him back in the day, you know he ran like a BK Racing dustless blasting car. So nowadays he just runs the black truck, and well, that black truck, I guess having no decals makes it a little aero effective.
Yeah, no doubt on that. The only thing I have a question with is Ethan O'Connor. We saw him burn up his stuff trying to get past Cole Wilson. He's got to watch out to not do that this run. He needs to keep his stuff under him while staying with William Schmidt and maybe put a little more pressure than William Schmidt has felt all race. But he had a 6-second gap that first run, so he didn't really have any pressure. But now they aren't really battling behind, so they're going to be stuck in his draft. They're going to keep pulling back up to him down his back stretches. He really just needs to keep his eyes forward, not really overdrive it. I think he honestly has the win in the bag. He just can't make any mistakes here.
We got a big gaggle of cars here from about 12th on back. Justin Johnson was loose through the exit of the S's. He's going to get pushed into the carousel from Michael Walls. Nicholas Budimlik looking around the outside here. And there's a lot of wins in this corner right here. I mean, Nicky, obviously, he doesn't have one. But Walls and Justin, those guys, Walls combining for most of the wins. Justin combining for the win that he got at Atlanta a few weeks ago here. Nicky B's going to actually send it to the inside of Walls. It seems like Walls just really, really struggles on these road courses. And someone else struggling right now, Payson Lindsay, who's got that damage from earlier.
Duncan Ball got sideways out last corner, opens up the door for Oscar Johnson Liu here to look into his inside in turn 1. He's going to get there. I think he's going to let him by, possibly. No, they're going to be side by side heading up into the S's here. Behind the Nicky B and that train cars. They're double mile for 2 rows here from the looks of it.
Yeah, if I'm up front, so just looking through the pack right here, the first playoff truck is running 4th right now. That's Cole Wilson. Behind him, you got Quan. Enoch Hancock is somehow in 6th. That's the 3rd highest playoff truck. Duncan Fosby, 4th highest playoff truck. As you don't really want to give up many spots because the whole gaggle we got going back here are some playoff heavy hitters. You got Nicky B, you've got Michael Walls, who are getting held up by everything going on. You don't want them to have any shot to catch you whatsoever. So by fighting Oscar Johnson Leo there, that's actually a big help to Duncan Faw.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta think the. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say, even considering all this right now, those gaggle of cars, Payson Lindsay, he's still hanging in there. He's still running 11th, even with all that real damage and all the damage on that truck. Just, I guess we could just call him super resilient. Doesn't matter how the truck is, how beat up it is, he's gonna find a way to get a good finish out of this.
For those who don't know, when Payson Lindsay won Darlington a few weeks ago, I'm pretty sure he did have a good bit of wheel damage there.
He did. Yeah.
After Bailey Herbertson, as the lap car he is, in that race, he accidentally put him in the wall in turn 1. And in the penalty report, Gavin noted to Bailey that he was very lucky that Payson Lindsay won the race. As Lindsay's going to get arrow loose from Justin Johnson going across his bumper.
Look for Michael Walls to go 3 here. He's got a huge run. He will go 3. Takes a little bit better of it to look at the inside of Justin Johnson, but he should get past Payson Lindsay here.
Yeah, Michael Walls, he has a long battle to go here through the rest of the race. They're coming to 13 laps to go this time by. So he's got, that's about 7 times 13. I don't know that off the top of my head. Close to about 100 corners left in this race. So you've got to really pick and choose your battles. How you're going to play this out the rest of the races. We got a bit of a battle for 7th place. Duncan Faw is looking to pass Henry Kalhoff. Oscar Johnson Liu's looking with him in the turn 1 here. Faw's going to have that inside advantage though, and that's going to allow Leo to actually, almost got into Duncan there. Going to try and follow him through. We got spinners in the back in turn 1. That's the 39 to 99. Payson Lindsay.
Oh, no. Oh. That's big.
See what happened here? Oh, no. Oh, Ronan, no, dude. No. He overshot the corner and wheel hop.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I shouldn't have talked about Payson. That's
you jinxed him.
Right there.
Well, I don't want commentators curse anybody, but we got a slight little, not gaggle, a battle for the lead here between William Schmidt and Ethan O'Connor, who are both running basically identical laps. They both ran 109.5 last lap. Loose out of the S's, so he lost a little bit of time, but you were right, AJ or Marcus, I forget who said it, but Ethan O'Connor definitely has that pace today. He's probably the only guy I can see throughout the field that could give Ethan Smith a run for his money here.
That's my pick. I told you.
For the purpose of being right over AJ, I really want to see William Schmidt win this race here.
Hey, I still got Cole Wilson. I still got Cole Wilson.
Yeah, this is like the first time I think all of our picks are all up front. Who did Wayne pick? Do we remember who Wayne picked?
I don't know. I think it was some guy who... Oh, he picked Turzak, I think.
Oh, okay. So Wayne... Okay. You know what? Wayne's not... Hey, you know what? He picked the guy that won last car today, so good job, Wayne.
Yeah, you won something.
Well, Wayne's not in the booth, so he doesn't really count in this case. We all picked good drivers that are running up front. They're running first, second, and fourth. Yeah, it just looks like O'Connor. He drives it in really hard compared to Schmidt here. Just trying to keep up with him. Um, Honestly, the best bet for these three behind him is O'Connor can get a run on Schmidt and just have them go side by side. But it's not really going to happen that quick. Do want to note Duncan Faw has cleared the 59 of Henry Cowhoff. We were talking about him before that spin with Payson Lindsay happened. And, well, after the Payson Lindsay spin, this field's just spread out a ton. We don't have really any gaggles anymore.
Yeah, I'm watching the in-car of Ethan O'Connor right now. He is working that wheel right now, trying to keep this truck under him. But he was actually faster than William Schmidt that last lap by a hundredth or so. So he's slowly reeling him in. I'm very curious to see how his tires will last, especially coming into these last 10 laps or so.
Yeah, Schmidt, you can see him getting a little sideways there through the carousel. O'Connor's definitely pushing it a little harder, but he's definitely found some grip through the carousel. It's all about the corner exit here, though. This is the Glen. The awesome thing about the Glen, you think you have a corner down, you think you did everything right, then you get off the corner and you give it like 1% too much gas, and your truck's going sideways. But look at how close O'Connor is getting. He is really close in.
He is so much better through 6 and 7 there. He can just get into the corners a lot more than William Schmidt can. So I pan this to you, AJ. If you're Ethan O'Connor, you know that you can drive it in farther than William Schmidt in most of these corners. How do you exactly go to try to pass him?
I mean, something I usually try to do. It doesn't really work a lot of the time because the guys I'm racing are sometimes a little better than me. But you got to try and fake a move essentially, and try to force them into a mistake. It's not really It's not really about getting side by side with them. It's about making them thinking you're going side by side. I don't know. I'm a little tired right now, so I'm kind of slurring my words a little bit. But
you like to play some
mind
mind
games. You got to force them into a mistake. Yes, you got to play those mind games for sure.
Well, we might see that here, but Ethan O'Connor was about 2/10 faster that last lap, so the gap's back down to about 4/10 here or so. But these two have checked out from the field. Corbin Collins in third's about 3 seconds back. Cole J. Wilson's about another 4 seconds back. So I think it's a two-man battle here for the last 10 laps.
Yeah, O'Connor, I mean, when I look at William Schmidt, his strong points are turn 1 through the S's. So about the first half of the track is William Schmidt's portion. The second half of the track, I see O'Connor. It looks like he lost a little time that time. Yeah, he lost all the time he gained this time by.
Yeah, about a tenth slower or so. He got a little loose off the final quarter, lost a little time for the looks of it.
Well, you can also see here, you can see how loose he was getting through one there when he was trying to get to, what's it called, William Schmidt here. He's definitely that looks like about 6/10 now. That draft, you can really see what that draft does for a driver, though, down that straightaway. So I think this race today and come Monday, we're really going to see how this draft can affect going into the carousel now versus the bus stop. Really interesting challenge we've been given this season.
You are totally right on that. Looking a little farther back while the battle kind of stagnates a little bit. I want to give a quick little shout out to Enoch Hancock. I was talking about him earlier, how he had a very kind of mediocre run at Indy Road earlier. He's one of those guys that had an issue at Chicagoland after his little dust-up with Dylan Fox. He needs a good run, and he's, I believe, the third highest playoff guy, which is really good for him because he's about, looking at the point standings right now, 14 points below Nicholas Budimlik, who has had some issues today. So that gap's going to be closed coming into Bristol from the looks of it.
Do we have live points?
We don't, but I'm like trying to do math in my head to make it look
nerd.
like it.
You are NERD.
Sorry. Cole Wilson would probably be within like 13 or so, maybe 10. Lucas Sipka would jump Nicky B, I believe. No, he wouldn't. Never mind, I lied. I think Nicky would keep 5th. Payson Lindsay might fall out with how bad he's been driving.
Well, that's what I was talking about pre-race. You guys said I was wrong, but I was talking about he's a very incident. Or wait, no, I was talking about Cole Wilson.
No, that was Cole Wilson. Yeah, he hasn't had any incidents today. But
Payson
you can say that though.
You can say the same thing about Payson.
Yeah,
Lindsay.
you could.
Like, he does have some. He is a bit prone to incidents. So that Darlington win did overshadow a bit of that.
Yeah. And that damage can't be helping him at all. I still think he should have taken that damage repair into that caution, but maybe that wouldn't have been the call. But we do have some retirees. Jared Wilson, unfortunately, is pulling into the garage. Same with William Viola, who's involved in a few wrecks here. So right now we got 22 cars in the lead lap. Hunter Winkler is 1 lap down. Alex Urbina, he's still out there. He's 2 down, guys.
Oh, we got a bit of a battle going on here for the, it looks like the 8th position now. Henry Kalhoff, Oscar Johnson-Liu, and Michael Walls. Those 3 are about to be going at it here soon. Don't look too far back. Nicky B might be able to get out on this. And, well, Duncan Fall looking up the road here. Enoch Hancock is not that far away. So we could very well see a battle for the 6th position here, as Michael Walls is going to look to the inside. He's not really going to make a move here on Oscar. Going to let Oscar drive it in hard like AJ's talking about, kind of force the driver into a mistake. Johnson's doing a good job to hold the 7 truck back. Definitely the strongest truck all year, definitely the playoff favorite. His weak links, though, we definitely see as a road course.
Oh, for sure. But that was a huge pass there by Nicky B on Lucas Sepio. That's the guy who's right under him in the cut line. So that kind of guarantees that he's going to stay above the cut line here heading into Bristol, which is, like you said multiple times, it's very crucial because of how much chaos is bound to happen at Bristol. And you'll see that in any leagues on iRacing. It's just, with how tight that track is, you're bound to see wrecks everywhere. But
Michael Walls about to make the pass on Oscar Johnson-Liu for 9th. He's able to do so. Move Michael Walls up another spot.
Yeah, that might help Nicholas Budenlick, though. He is right there as Oscar's still trying to give pressure to Micah, maybe force him into a mistake. But, oh, that 32, he's just getting pushing up the track there, trying not to spin the truck out. That's going to give Budenlick a good run down to the carousel here. He's going to try and maybe take him around the outside. No, he's going to shoot it down the inside. Budenlick for the 11th, for the 10th position here.
Well, looking back to the front real quick, Ethan O'Connor has fallen off. I think his tires are unfortunately non-existent anymore. He's a few tenths slower than William Schmidt.
Yeah, you can see it.
We can see that.
Collins is a little faster than him, too.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier, Marcus, how you saw William Schmidt was very smooth through the corners. I think it's definitely paying off here, keeping his tires under him.
Yeah, I mean, looking at lap 35 for O'Connor, he ran at 110.6. Corbin Collins ran a 110.3. He's definitely quicker by a long shot than O'Connor. As O'Connor's going to clip the wall in the S's there, that's a really dangerous thing to do. Like, if you just watch O'Connor's hands through the corner here, you can really see just how much he's fighting his truck. Just trying to keep it on the road, trying to hold on to second here.
Well, don't look now. Cole Wilson's looking inside of Corbin Collins, thinks better of it. He would love to get 3rd place here. That'd be a huge point save for him after all the troubles we have documented with all the other playoff guys.
Yeah, Cole Wilson.
I do think Ethan O'Connor is fine for 2nd if he keeps his truck under him. I don't think Corbin Collins can close a 4-second gap in time here, considering we only have 4 laps left.
Well, it was a 10th for Corbin Collins before. It's gone up to 3/10 for Corbin Collins. As Jacob Mitchell, a lap truck, he has that damage from that wreck earlier. He's going to go ahead and just get out of the way for O'Connor here. Another playoff contender. He's just trying to stay out of the way, it appears.
Yeah, not ideal for him, but
Collins slideways in the 1.
Yeah, not ideal for Jacob Mitchell, but honestly, I hate to dog him, but I think this is probably the best day he could have asked for on a road course, considering he was struggling very much with practice beforehand.
Yeah.
That's Cole Wilson's a little swirly in the S's, trying to get a run on Corbin Collins here coming to the straights. Corbin Collins going to try to break that draft, do a little bit of a swerving like you'd see at Pocono.
Yeah, we'll watch Cole Wilson
better of it. Yeah.
He could have faked it out just like we saw Budenlick do a little bit ago. But Collins, he did go a 10th slower that lap. Coming to 3 to go here. Did go a 10th slower that lap than what we saw with the 79 of O'Connor. Actually, it kind of looks like O'Connor's closing in again.
Well, maybe a little mess up by William Schmidt, but he was about 6/10 slower last lap. I don't believe he can close that even if he was faster.
Nah,
he's still 2/10 slower. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It just looked like he was close.
I will say there's a.
Go ahead.
No, you're good, AJ. You're gonna say something.
Go ahead, AJ.
I was thinking, if somehow, some way we get another caution, I'm really
man.
interested to see
Who
what
stays
the
out?
pit strategy would be. Yeah, I really
I
do think
think-
someone would stay out.
I think the only way staying out works is if like 10 other trucks stay out with you. And even then, you got to remember these guys pit at lap 16. The fuel number is super close for these guys here. They're probably going to have to pit regardless. So if you're going to want any shot to do anything, pitting's going to be your best option here. As the 72 of Cole Wilson. Oh, I thought he was about the LC. He disappeared for a second, but he overshot the carousel trying to catch Collins.
Oh, and the 96 is wrecked again
No!
towards the entry of the
Alex
S's.
Urbina, no!
Alex Urbina,
He's going
fork
backwards
founding.
on the track. There we
That's
go,
what
he's
you would
good.
call fork founding kitchen.
Well, we do have a battle for 17 up here between Duncan Fall, Henry Califf, and Michael Walls here. That's 2 playoff guys. And even Nicholas Redeemlick behind, he's another playoff guy lurking. This could turn into something, especially for a late race possible caution if they do get into it.
Yeah.
But right now, this is probably the closest battle we have up front on the track.
And for the purpose of any drama happening, P6 could be a possibility if Enoch Hancock can't really hold on. He has lost a lot of time to these guys here.
Yeah, he was about 4 tenths slower than Duncan Fall last lap, and about 5 tenths slower than Henry Califf behind him, so he is falling into the grass. And you know with the draft here, they can get a huge run. So it's just, if I was Enoch, I'd just put together some solid laps here. They aren't very close to you, but man, you gotta turn on the jets a little bit here.
Michael Walls turned on the jets. He was able to get by Cowhoff here as he's going to start looking after Duncan Fogg going through the carousel here. But looking up front at William Schmidt, he's going to come out of turn number 7. The white flag is going to be displayed for William Schmidt. If he can get one more lap done, that's going to secure his first ASCA D2 win over Ethan O'Connor here. As we're going to have some eyes kept on the battle here for 6th or
Yeah, Michael Walls got past Henry Califf. Nicky is moving as well. He could get past Henry here as well.
Yeah, it's all about not making mistakes for these guys in the mid-pack here. Kind of what we saw in Indianapolis. You had really the top 5 breakaway. Everyone else behind them decided to get into a gaggle here. So we're going to have to really see how this heats up. It looks like Duncan Foss trying to pull away, but here comes...
Oh, Jacob Mitchell. This could be a pick. He could use this as a pick here if he times it perfectly.
Oh, here we
yes,
go.
Since it's very tight, something could
That's
happen
one
here.
of the worst places you could have caught Mitchell.
Yeah, he's
Mitchell
holding
trying
the
to hug
inside.
the curb.
Oh, Duncan Fall loose. Michael Walsh to the inside.
Yeah, Bob might have to think better of this. He's going to still have a good points day over everyone else here. Henry Cowhoff tries to send it into the carousel. They're going to be side by side for the 7th position here, but moving up front.
Yeah, he's
William
left
Schmidt
corner.
to come off the final corner. He's going to go and he's going to win his first Circle K Truck Series race. William Schmidt gets it done at the Glen. Ethan O'Connor's going to come home 2nd. Collins is going to make it home. He's going to be 3rd.
This is a
Wilson's
good battle for
4th,
6th right here.
5th. Into
Michael
the
Walls
final
to the
corner.
inside. They're going to be neck to neck. Duncan Fall shoots the corner out too wide. Michael Walls will get the spot here. Henry Califf looking, they're going to be door banging.
Oh, he can door him.
Duncan Fall is going to get it. What a finish for those two.
Duncan Fall is going to drift it through turn 1 here. Gets 8th in style. He's also going to get a 5-second time penalty for cutting the track. Oh, we got
some death in turn 1. Oh, man.
As expected, as is tradition.
Was that Kohler McGillen? Yeah, that's Kohler McGillen.
Yeah,
He is.
McGillen, our pulsar, did not have
rough
the
day
greatest
for
race.
him. Yeah,
Didn't even lead a lap today.
it's crazy.
Oh, we got a battle here for the 20th position. Timon, can he get by Dylan Fox here in the final corner? Timon sideways.
Oh, he
Dylan
gets
Fox
loose.
can get 20th.
Oh man, that was
That's
Alex.
the best.
Did Alex being across the line? He is crossing the line right now.
There
He's
comes
drifting
Alex
it.
Urbina. This is my favorite part about road courses. You still have plenty of time to go look at all the stupid battles going on through the rest of the field here. Everyone has now crossed the line. William Schmidt, though, we didn't really talk about him that much this race. He dominated. Same thing with like how John Babno did it. William Schmidt just dominated, pulled away, gets his first career win here tonight. Was a threat at Atlanta. Unfortunately, him getting wrecked is the cause for Justin Johnson getting the win. But William Schmidt, he's going to have enough fuel come around, burn it down here for his first win. Well, Connor, AJ, what do we think about that?
I mean, I thought it was a pretty entertaining race.
Yeah, I
The
wasn't
no
too bad at
carousel.
all. I'm not really surprised though, because William Schmidt was the fastest in practice, and he showed that pace tonight. Great running by him.
Yeah, William Schmidt showing good pace, and now he's showing a good burnout down the front stretch here. The virtual fans are excited about what he's doing right now.
Yeah, hopefully he can find some sponsors after this race. I feel like he's a really good driver. He could definitely pull in some sponsors for sure.
Yeah, maybe that Chris Lilly Designs company might be able to help him out in that department.
I think
Maybe,
we're
man.
a little,
We are a little bit
overcrowded.
strained though. We have a few people.
we already have like a $200 million contract that we just signed a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago. So
Oh yeah,
we're
yeah.
a
that's
little
true.
short on funds right now.
Well, I think if Wayne's here to do to put up the finishing order, I think we should go through that. Well, William Schmidt parks it on the front stretch. It's up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have William Schmidt coming home after a very dominant race here at Watkins Glen. He's going to finish first, followed by Ethan O'Connor with a solid run in second. I messed up the order. Sorry. Corbin Collins in third. Cole Wilson in fourth, with Ryan Kwan in fifth. Ian Hancock with a very solid run in sixth, followed by Micah Walls in seventh. Duncan Fogg comes home in eighth, with Henry Collett behind him in ninth. And rounding out the top 10 after an incident earlier in the race, Nicholas Budimlik.
All right, then we got Oscar Johnson Lee Yu finishing in 11th, Justin L. Johnson in 12th, Lucas Sipka in 13th, Peyton Atkins in 14th, Colin McGillen, the pole sitter. Tough day for him. He winds up finishing 15th. Payson Lindsay, another playoff driver with a difficult day. He winds up in 16th. Eli Bodine in 17th, AJ Labardi in 18th, Cameron Eldritch, oh my God,
Camden Ehrlich.
Camden,
It's Ehrlich.
oh my God, I feel like Gavin right now. Camden Ehrlich in 19th.
Ehrlich.
And rounding out the top 20 is Dylan Fox.
Yeah, and as is tradition here, Brendan Timon, last truck on the lead lap. He's 21st after starting 21st today. Jacob Mitchell's going to come home 22nd, with Hunter Winkler, the GOAT, coming home 23rd. Alex Urbina, 24th. William Viola is going to come home 25th. Our lawyer, Jared Wilson's going to come home 26th, with Ronan Suarez 27th. Aiden Graham is going to be 28th. And getting our last car result for today, we got Kyle Terzak.
Wayne's
in
amazing
29th.
pick. Great pick, Wayne.
Good job, Wayne. Everyone give a round of applause for Wayne here.
All right. Well, then we got the man of the hour here. William Schmidt has just joined the booth for his interview. William Schmidt, what an amazing drive here at Watkins Glen. Started second, took the lead quickly from Colin McGillen. I believe it was in the S's, and you never look back. Just walk us through your race, walk us through the caution, what you were thinking. Really all of it.
Yeah, man, honestly, I didn't expect to grab the lead so soon. I thought being on the outside there going into one would have been a detriment to me, but I guess I just had a really good corner and took the lead and never looked back. I mean, man, that first run there, that first 15 laps, I was periodically looking back at the relative, and I was like, maybe I can, go a little easier in this corner, and I'm still pulling like 2/10 from them. It's like, okay, maybe I can relax a little bit more, save the tires, and just stretch it out to lap 20, because I was going to pit halfway. Then that caution came out and kind of at a really bad time, because I was really hoping to get that green flag pit stop in, but it is what it is. And Ethan there, he was driving me down for a bit. He actually had me sweating. I was nervous, and it is a weird feeling getting chased down by the number you normally drive. So, I mean, hey, new experiences all around, but yeah, I mean, I love Watkins Glen. Driving the non-bus stop version is a weird feeling. I thought I was going to blow through the corner straight into the barriers multiple times, but luckily the brakes on these things are pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Ethan O'Connor there. We saw you didn't have really any competition that first run. We thought you were going to just cruise home to the win. We saw the caution come out. Ethan O'Connor jumps up to second there. Kind of like walk us through, were you really like changing up your line at all, trying to hold off Ethan O'Connor when he was right on your tail there for a few laps, or were you just kind of running your own line, waiting for him to kind of burn up his tires there?
It was a mix of both. I was pushing a little bit harder into some corners, trying to, outbrake him. I was getting the feeling that he was really good. I think it's turn 6. It's the second to last corner.
Yep.
He was catching me a lot in those corners. That last little 6 and 7. I know, make the joke, but yeah. Yeah, but he was catching me through those corners a lot, so I was really trying to lock in for those final corners. And then the last couple laps, when I saw him starting to fade, I kind of started letting up on those corners a little bit more, trying to save the tires because I was wheel hopping really bad into the final corner all race. So yeah, I was worried I was gonna bin it or overshoot it or something. But when he started fading back, that's when I decided, no, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna ease my way through those corners. And I mean, he put up a really, really good fight. So I'll give him credit for that. He was very fast.
Yeah, Marcus,
well,
AJ, you all have anything?
Well, William, I've known you for a bit now. I was talking about it during the race. You running unsponsored, winning unsponsored today. Going into the next few weeks, are we gonna get to see you running on any sponsorship now that you got the win? Do you think anybody's gonna be attracted to what you have to bring?
I hope so. I have a full rest of the season with a blank truck. Next season, I was thinking of not next season, next race. I was thinking about running like a Robbie Gordon throwback to, I think it was like '09 Martinsville or something. It was the bright neon car with the giant black arrow down the front of it. So I probably should have ran it this race just to remind myself to go straight through the bus stop. But hey, yeah, I mean, rest of the schedule for me is open. Blank trucks. Even the the 2 races I ran before at Atlanta and sort of Chicagoland, I had a blank hood. So, sponsorship's always available, right? Uh, it's pretty cool that I could bring an unsponsored car like this. This was a Jesse Little inspired one with the orange and stuff. I wanted to color the splitter. I couldn't color the splitter. I don't know why iRacing doesn't allow you to do that, but yeah, I mean, regardless, the rest of the schedule is open, and hoping to attempt the rest of it. I plan to, but who knows?
Yeah, looking to the last 4 races of the schedule, we have a Bristol, Martinsville, name a few. Do you have any tracks that you look at? That you look at thinking that you might be the favorite going into them?
Let's see what the schedule is. I know Bristol's next week.
Bristol is a fun one usually.
Schedule. Yeah, Bristol is a fun one.
I believe it's
normally-
Auto after
Auto Club,
Bristol. It's Auto Club, Martinsville, and
Auto
Homestead.
Club. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely showing up to Auto Club. I'm.
I forget
clearing
you're a
plans.
Cali boy, right?
Yeah, I'm SoCal. I was only an hour and a half from Fontana. It was my home track, and now it's gone. You hate to see it.
Well,
Rest in peace.
you got the front stretch, but I mean, you
Not a whole
the
lot to
Amazon
race on
warehouse
there.
if you believe hard enough, you can make anything raceable.
We can get some drag racing on it, maybe, but who knows?
Shit, that'd be a really short drag race.
Yeah, that'd be really short. But let's see, we got Bristol next week. I might be top 10 there. I'm definitely not the favorite. Fontana, I mean, with the trucks and how drafty they are, that might be a pseudo super speedway until the tires wear in. Martinsville, I'm looking forward to. I'm definitely bringing that Robbie Gordon one to Martinsville. And Homestead, also looking forward to. Might not be the favorite. So, I mean, who knows? I'd say I'm probably top 10 speed in all of them. I don't want to, go out here and say, oh yeah, I can go out here and win these, and I run like 15th. But so, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the rest of them. They're tracks that I'm normally solid at. So, if any sponsors want to hop on, you got some top 10 speed, hey. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the schedule though.
As long as you don't get any Atlanta shenanigans.
Oh yeah, that I'm still fuming about that.
Well, AJ, if you do you have any questions?
No, not really. You guys pretty much answered all the questions I was gonna ask.
Well, Schmidt, anybody you want to thank for today?
Yeah, of course. I want to thank Chris Lilly and everybody for putting this league on. I want to thank you guys for broadcasting. I want to thank SKS Motorsports as well. Walker won at Chicagoland last weekend. That was cool.
Does he race for SKS in here?
I think he does. He has the logo on his car, so I assume he does.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's normally on our team, so I would assume
Yeah.
he is. But
Is Pipestone still around? Or no, I haven't seen him in a bit, honestly.
Schulte, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a bit either. He's still active. We were talking last night. I guess he was racing with Jeremy Mayfield last night and something. But
Yeah, I've been in a late model race with him before.
yeah, I've yet to encounter Jeremy Mayfield in the wild, but yeah, pretty sure Walker's with SKS. I'm with SKS, so it's been a good week. It's been a good week.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Cam Sam Will.
Oh,
Appreciate your time
never
up here.
mention that name.
What the?
Never mention that name.
Okay. Sorry, William.
I left
Well-
that behind like 7 years ago.
Hey, there's a lot of people in this community that know you that way, so
I know. I don't blame him for it. I'm pretty sure I haven't logged onto that account forever. I made a new account, but
I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't use it for like NR Thunder when that was? I know that was we were
I think that
testing,
was,
right?
I think that was the last time I used it was for NR Thunder. I've made a new
Unless-
account since then.
Is it the W Schmidt one?
I don't know. It's something really stupid.
something.
Let me go check.
Oh boy.
It's something really dumb. I gotta log in, man. I'm not.
Part of me wanted to see you run like ASCA when we were on Roblox a few years ago. That would have been interesting to see.
Skeeben, bro. That's my new Roblox name, Skeeben, bro.
Steven, bro, okay.
Skeeben.
Oh yeah. Well,
Steven,
I
okay,
think-
everyone who's listening,
Yeah.
make sure you go friend him.
I haven't
Yeah,
been on
Marcus.
Roblox in forever.
Yeah, Marcus,
Well-
way to pester out and ask for pull him out of the field.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, we get it. You want to add him
William-
on Roblox, dude.
Well,
the
thank
the
you for
3
talking-
times I get on in a year.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, William, for your time.
Yeah, no problem, guys. It's a pleasure talking to you.
On to second place finisher, Ethan O'Connor. Best race we've had for a driver running a Ram all season.
Yeah, a few Rams in the field.
Hello.
Hello, Ethan. Well, you were an interesting case all race. We thought you may have had the speed for William Schmidt. Tell us about those last 20 or so laps.
Yeah. First of all, again, congrats, William. He drove very, very good today. Like in the first, after I got around Corbin for P2 for like the first 5-8 laps, I felt like maybe I could have, and then the rears just died on me, and that was all she wrote. Like I was really good everywhere, but unfortunately, Schmidt was really great everywhere. But really though, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I would say the first half was a little bit infuriating because I was stuck behind the 72 a little bit. Then again, I didn't want to risk wrecking him because he's a playoff driver and I'm not. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. These trucks on road courses are so much fun to drive, especially around here without the bus stop. But yeah, it was just a very well executed race and pretty much the maximum I really could have done against William today.
Well, Ethan, I mean, I know you're kind of like Rocket Man. Didn't you get the pole here or no, wait, you didn't get the pole today, but I mean,
Alex Corey
we
McGillen.
saw you at Darlington with the Reed Sorensen truck. You were a highlight there. Today, I think you really came out and showed what you were capable of. How does can this help you into the next couple weeks, you think, here, or how do we see this going?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It can help. Because like Darlington and Darlington and Chicago, like I got pole at Darlington, P2 at Chicago, but in both races I just kind of really screwed the strategy up. But hey, this was the first race since my debut I finished with like all 4 of my tires being fresh and not just 2. So yeah, it definitely can help. There's some tracks that I'm really looking forward to, Bristol especially coming up. I know I'm not racing for anything, so I'm gonna be trying to be as respectable as I can be to playoff contenders and all that. But at the same time, I'm gonna go have fun because it's nice when you're having fun and being fast.
Absolutely. Connor, AJ, I'm gonna send it to you guys here.
Yeah, I don't really have too much. I guess my only question would be, kind of, how did you tackle not having a bus stop here?
I would say you would brake kind of at the moment the bus stop ends, the moment you kind of see the pavement or you go over the bump, you just stomp the brakes, and that was really kind of my perfect braking point. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I don't know what to say, but thanks Energizer for coming on board. They've been really great sponsor for the past couple of weeks. Same for the Bills. My dad's a big Bills fan. Go Bills.
AJ, that's your guy.
Go Bills. Wayne, do the bit.
Wayne.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, I think other than that, I think we're good on questions.
Yeah, I think it's about it. Yeah. Hello, Corbin Collins.
Hi.
Corbin, you had an interesting day for sure. Kind of walk us through it.
I've qualified decently, and then after the first lap, it went very far downhill. I accidentally got in the Nicky. I felt terrible about that. Then after that, it was kind of just logging laps. I hated to see the caution because I hate doing restarts at Watkins Glen. They suck. It's always 50-50 if you're going to get through cleanly or die. But it panned out, and I was the best of the rest, I guess. Outside the front two, they were on a class of their own.
Well, Corbin, I mean, you got third over. You owned Ryan Kwan today. Really good race after being suspended after the Darlington encounters. How does this lead for you? You're not in the playoffs or you were never in the playoffs to begin with, but you're not in the playoffs right now. But you're still race winning pace.
Way to rub it in, Marcus. Gosh.
How does this lead you through the rest of the season?
I don't know. I'm just out here to hopefully win or just run good. I'm just out here for fun at this point. Hopefully next season will go better. Maybe get to compete in more races and get a shot at the title. But for now, just having fun.
Well, with this layout, say this is the first time ASCA's done the new I say new, it's new to us, that we've done the OG Watkins Glen layout without the bus stop. After racing it today, do you prefer, you've raced 3 different layouts as far as I know with NASCAR vehicles. Do you prefer the boot, the bus stop, or the no bus stop version of the Glen?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty mediocre at all 3 of them. I mean,
fair enough.
Well, let's go with the regular with the bus stop, even though I'm terrible at it. Just because going off into that carousel, how fast you are, it's sketchy. It's clench your cheeks, pray.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, I'm gonna send to Connor and AJ here. I don't have any more questions for you.
Yeah, Corbin. We like to do this a little bit, and by we I mean mostly me. I have a little question for you, man. That doesn't really go to racing much. But what's your go-to chicken spot?
Go-to chicken spot?
Aiden Smith's watching. Just remember that.
I mean, like from one that's all over the country, probably going to be Chick-fil-A. Or Bojangles. They're both pretty good. They're both pretty good.
Yeah, give me that Bojangles.
Yeah. Don't say that.
Yeah.
He's a chill. Don't say that.
Dude, John Ask is going to put his foot down. How the fuck are we still interviewing people?
We're having fun up here, Chris.
Well, Marcus wanted to ask William Schmidt for his Roblox username. That took like.
Nah, I was joking.
Chris, why did you use our budget on that on your entry, dude?
You guys have been interviewing people for 26 minutes.
Blame Marcus.
That's how it normally goes.
That's longer than half the race.
Chris, it goes that long.
Marcus,
do you not watch the broadcast?
Dude, Marcus, everybody gets 1 question each from here on out. Starting now. New rule.
Marcus. Gosh.
Yeah,
okay.
Marcus.
Okay,
Corbin,
just keep adding on. Just keep adding on to your questions now.
But between Chick-fil-A and Bojangles, Corbin, which one would you choose?
Why are you asking him this? No, Connor's
hey, it's important.
What?
He's done. He's fired. Connor's done.
What?
1984.
Indonesia.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So
dude, you have
Corbin
a
Collins,
legit
what is your
question?
go-to chicken spot?
All right, I'm cutting it off.
Bro.
It gets to the point, guys. Come on.
Corbin, do you have anyone to shout out for this P3 performance?
I'll shout out Ryan Kwan, go to
1984.
teammate, and then LJ. He go to. And Bottle, he's on the truck.
All right. Well, thank you, Corbin.
All right.
Congrats on the
All right,
P3.
thank you, Corbin. Say it quickly. Say it quickly before he cuts us off.
What?
No, we're talking about the joint.
Glen Chickens is underrated, to be honest with you.
Marcus,
right.
you're so
Bojangles
bad.
#1.
Yeah. Let's go, Corbin.
All right, boys. All right. Well, we had our fun here at Watkins Glen, and most importantly, even had better fun doing the interviewing everybody. But tune in on Monday for when the Cup drivers go to Watkins Glen and somehow end up with 10 cautions at this track, despite the Truck Series running it for 2 yellows. And tune in next week where we go to the last great Coliseum, Thunder Valley, Tennessee. We go to Bristol for the cutout to make for the final 5 or 4, I believe, drivers to make the championship. Until then,
Can I add one more thing?
yeah.
Sure, AJ.
So this is my final truck broadcast for this season.
No.
There's no more
No.
windows for me to do anymore. So I just want to add one more thing. I appreciate Connor, Wayne, and Marcus for allowing me to do these 3 races. Probably not the best in terms of race analysis, just because I really do a lot of commentating. But yeah, hopefully next season I can come back for a little more.
Yeah, AJ, we loved having you up here, and we loved having your insight on these races. It's really useful to us to kind of help understand these racetracks and these trucks. We
be
definitely
missed.
appreciate having you up here for the season, for the races we got to have you.
Thank you, Marcus. A little tear just went down my eye.
Are you still going?
We literally were just wrapping up, Chris. God, man.
Oh my God!
We
All
had to see our
right,
goodbyes to
hold the tapes up. Anyways,
Dude.
until next. All right, Chris, shut up. This is my show now. All right, so, anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. That are still watching. By the way, there's 6 of you. I know who you are. But yeah, I'm Wade A. Kennedy. I sat in the back and did the cameras all race. But I'd like to thank Marcus, Connor, and AJ for being the big commentators and the head honchos of this broadcast. And until then,